Hello traders, I hope you all are having a great week. Today I'll be doing a review on a trade that I took this week with EURUSD. So with EURUSD, price has been bearish since last week and my bias still stands going into this week. So I was looking to take on a short this week. This is a short that I took March 23rd, which is Tuesday, in the New York session. So as you can see, I marked up the daily range from swing high to swing low, measuring the move just to see where my optimal trade entry would be. You can see here price took out previous low with the creating a market structure shift followed by displacement. And the displacement simply is just a strong move, a strong volume of candle that goes in the intended direction that you have for your bias. So you can see here I marked it up, and that's where I labeled my fair value gap. So I knew this trade was good for a short. It was just a matter of when it would play out. So now that we see that I measured my R to R, I used my R to R tool to figure out where exactly I was going to enter, and that's where I look to see the fair value gap / SIBI, which is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So now we just wait and see what price does during this time. So we're about an hour into New York Open. I see price already moving down. I wasn't tripping as much. I just was waiting to see. I was just patiently waiting to see what price was going to do. I did kind of keep going lower and lower. And I was like, man, did I miss the move or not? So, that's when I dropped down to the 1 minute, did a measuring of the fib tools just to see where price is. As you can see, I marked up fair value gap SIBI. So when it took out the short-term high, that's when I was like, all right, yeah, we're good for a short here. So, you can see me take out my R to R tool and really mark up where I was looking to take a short at. So with my entry model, I used the fair value gap, which is taught by ICT, the Inner Circle Trader. And this was through his 2022 mentorship. If you guys haven't checked that out, it's on his YouTube page. A lot of great gems in there. It's about 41 episodes. So, I recommend anyone looking to improve their trading to go through all the videos. So yeah, now, not to get off on a tangent, I see price free falling down. I did use a fib tool to find the dealing range where I can get an optimal trade entry, but there wasn't really quite one, so I just used the low-hanging fruit, as ICT likes to call it. As you can see, price tagged me in. I ended up doing a market execution instead of a sell limit. I should have done a sell limit, but nonetheless, I still was able to get in. Price immediately just kept going lower, so I was in immediate profit, but then price ran back up. Wasn't too concerned about that just because I know that's a smart money concept where price tends to take out retail traders or traders who have the mindset of wanting to go break even so quickly and grab profit. But trading is a game of patience, so I was just waiting for price to continue lower, and that's what it just did. So I took some partials right over there. I haven't breaking even just yet. I did lower my stops on my MetaTrader 4. You can see here marked up a internal range of liquidity, which was the discount imbalance. You can see price react pretty well to this area, and this is how I know that the market is an algorithm, just because of how it reacts to these levels, levels that are engineered by smart money. So you can see price really respects that area, and then some people think, oh, we're bullish now, but that's not really the case. It's just engineered liquidity that allows price to reprice, redeliver, and then rebalance and then seek new liquidity. So now that it's done all that, it's looking to seek new liquidity going up. And and continue to its intended direction. So it reprices, it redelivers, and then rebalance, and now it's finding new liquidity above where if there was any fair value gaps or any open areas of liquidity that they can purge through before, not purge, but trade into before heading into the downside. I marked up the dealing range. You could have added an extra entry here. I personally am not a fan or do that necessarily, just because I haven't fully mastered that, and that's something I would have to work on through backtesting. So you see me do that. And some people might have got stopped out by putting it above that high, but if you wanted a more conservative approach, you could have put it at where my initial stop was. You can see price, go back into that fair value gap again, putting heat on traders. So yeah, price is putting heat on, retail traders thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna hit my stop. So yeah, we see price kind of put heat on retail traders thinking that, oh, their stops are gonna get taken out. And that's where, these are where the traders are made. These are where traders take out, or these are where traders fight through and believe and trust in their trade and hold. And transparency moment, I actually was gonna close the trade once it hit mini profit, but I trusted the trade. I knew this was a good trade based on the correlation with the DXY, the dollar index. So I still held the trade even though it was running up into my stops a little bit and into that fair value gap again. But ultimately, you just have to see what is price doing what you want it to do, and it did. It was respecting the fair value gap. A lot of the majority of the bodies were in the fair value gap, and it just kept heading lower. So I wasn't too concerned. So you can see here, price then continue to head lower. So it's low before 8:30 open. So price is just really just doing its thing at this point. I believe I took another partial right around there. Yep. Just to, secure profits, because nothing wrong with taking profits. Price ended up, hitting my equal lows. The trade was officially break even. And I was just looking to take an additional partial right around the black trend line before, not being too concerned. I'm already break even, risk free. So at this point, the trade can do whatever it wants. But yeah, I'm just watching price, seeing how it reacts to certain levels. That was another dealing range that I marked up with the fib tool. I was anticipating another drop before once it traded back above into the fair value gap. I was looking for the OTE, the 79 fib, just because those usually bang from once it trades above, and then it just either shoots up or shoots down depending on where the direction of your bias. So you see I did mark up with a fair value gap, and then you can see here I did noted that yeah, majority of profits were taken here. Yeah, I think I took another profit right here once I went at break even, 79 fib, fair value gap. See a lot of the wicks were break even. A lot of the wicks, it started to wick around that fair value gap showing rejection, and that's good for me because then I know my intended direction was still intact. Where that fair value gap trade, where price trade into that fair value gap, that also is a level of buy side liquidity. It's the equal lows. I know price will eventually take it out, but I wasn't concerned about it because price still seemed like it wanted to head lower. So I was, like I said, I'm already break even, so I took a majority profit. So I'm just watching and studying how price moves. So yeah, price didn't quite get to the black trend line, and I did step out from the charts. I think I had to use the bathroom or something, so I wasn't even able to see that. But I think I didn't take any profits. No, I actually moved my stop a little lower. It's a market structure shift to the upside. So yeah, we see it just runs back up. And at this point, I think price is looking to take out those equal lows that I mentioned previously, which it does. Yep, and that's exactly where my stop profit was. Like I said, I'm done for today. I tell myself that, I won't be trading for the rest of the week. Overall, good signature setup of mine. Then I'm signing out. Overall, good management of the trade, risk management and all that jazz. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys were able to find value from this. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And let me know if you want me to do more reviews on trades that I take. Do you like these kind of videos or the ones that I've been doing where I just have the instrumental in the background and I'm just, pretty much live trading, but obviously it's pre-recorded, so you guys don't get the live trading aspect per se. But yeah, signing out, Chosen. Peace.